With a release date later this year, the much-awaited iPhone 16 series, the follow-up to the well-liked iPhone 15 lineup, is almost here. When these next versions, which are anticipated to have major improvements over their predecessors, are released, tech aficionados will be giddy with anticipation. We've been able to see some of the intriguing new features of the iPhone 16 series thanks to web leaks and reports. These features include improvements to the camera, processing advancements, and even dimensional modifications. We've been teased with what to expect from these next smartphones by these leaks. According to a very interesting rumor from TechRev, Apple may be preparing to include a novel technology called border reduction structure, BRS, in the iPhone 16 range. This technique, sometimes called borderless, tries to reduce the size of the bezel, with a particular emphasis on chin slimming the bottom bezel. Manufacturers have always had difficulty shrinking the bottom bezel, particularly in terms of key generation management. Nevertheless, the BRS technology appears to have overcome this obstacle by using a technique that involves rolling copper wires upward. This creates opportunities for more efficient gadget designs. It's exciting to learn that two major suppliers of screens for the iPhone 16 models, Samsung Display and LG Display, are reportedly adopting the BRS technology. This indicates that all four of the reported iPhone 16 versions are anticipated to support this groundbreaking functionality. It's a step in the right direction for Apple's goal of creating a smartphone with no bezel. It seems sense that tech aficionados are anticipating the release of the iPhone 16 series with great anticipation, given all these new improvements. Meanwhile, Apple intends to release bigger iPhone display sizes in the following year. The displays on the current models, which measure 6.1 and 6.7 inches, will be somewhat larger on the 2024 iPhones. It is anticipated that the iPhone 16 Pro will have a display of around 6.3 inches, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max would feature a display measuring approximately 6.9 inches. The iPhones are a few millimeters bigger and higher than other smartphones, which accounts for these greater screen sizes. Nevertheless, because of the size bump, the gadget's thickness won't change. The weight will go up a little bit. Unfortunately, the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus will continue to be available in their existing sizes of 6.1 and 6.7 inches, respectively. These size adjustments will only be applicable to the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. Tech behemoths like Google and Samsung have already incorporated AI capabilities into their products in addition to this significant advancement in AI. Apple is said to be lagging behind in this field. A possible collaboration with Google, however, may alter this impression by demonstrating a calculated step to improve AI capabilities. Apple is rumored to be integrating Google's Gemini AI models into its next-generation iPhones. Sources with knowledge of the matter told Bloomberg that Apple is supposedly in talks to license Google's AI models. These Google Gemini AI models might fuel the iPhone's generative AI functions, such as essay writing and image generation on demand. However, it is anticipated that Apple's in-development AI models would concentrate on in-device features. Google and Apple have not yet responded to this story. This breakthrough occurs at a time when rival smartphone makers are racing to pack generative AI capabilities into their flagship models. More than 100 million generative AI smartphones are expected to be deployed by 2024, according to Counterpoint Research. Since OpenAI's ChatGPT chatbot in late 2022 ignited the generative AI movement, businesses are vying for market share at cutthroat manner. Launched in January, Samsung's most recent Galaxy S24 series has Galaxy AI, a unique feature driven by generative AI technology. In the meantime, Google's premium Pixel 8 Pro smartphone is running Gen Nano and has features like voice memo summaries and Google's assistants for recommending WhatsApp message answers. Should the transaction close, it would indicate that Apple's effort into generative AI isn't going as well as some had hoped. As per the article published at Bloomberg, Apple had earlier conversations with OpenAI at Pine ChatGPT. Apple has a history of approaching cutting-edge technology cautiously. As an illustration, they are the only significant phone maker without a foldable phone to get. There are worries that Apple may lag behind, though, given how quickly artificial intelligence is developing. Apple has been conspicuously missing until this past year. On the other hand, CEO Tim Cook recently stated during an earnings call that he believes GPT and AI have immense promise despite the generative AI craze that has seized the large tech companies. Additionally, Cook stated that Apple would be revealing some intriguing new products later this year. Bloomberg claims that Apple has been developing Ajax, a massive language model, since last year. Its AI models are not as sophisticated as those of its rivals, though. This may cause Apple to collaborate with businesses that have more sophisticated AI models, such as Google and OpenAI. It is anticipated that iOS 18, Apple's upcoming mobile operating system, will launch in June and bring new generative AI technologies. It is unclear if Google, OpenAI, or even Apple's own technology will power these capabilities. It is expected that iOS 18 will see major AI enhancements as a result of Google's Gemini model being integrated into the iPhone 16 series. According to Apple's ambitions, sophisticated language models will be used to provide more precise answers to challenging questions. Furthermore, it is anticipated that ad-supported features would improve a number of apps, including Keynote, Apple Music, Health, Messages, Numbers, Pages, and Shortcuts. Apple is committed to incorporating AI into its ecosystem, as seen by this focused effort, which promises a more seamless and intuitive user experience. In addition to this significant AI improvement, this predicted iPhone 16 modification could address the largest design fault. The announcement of the iPhone 16 is creating a lot of excitement, and based on the speculations surrounding Apple's flagship phone, it appears that a pattern is developing. Correcting past mistakes is a common theme among the modifications that are expected for the entry-level iPhone. A fascinating rumor concerns the silicon that Apple intends to utilize in the next generation of iPhones. The iPhone 16 models are anticipated to all include features for the first time since the iPhone 13. The iPhone 16 Pro models may receive a more powerful version of the same series processor, most likely the A18. The fact that the regular iPhone won't be stuck with the outdated processor from last year is a comfort. My very favorite alleged iPhone 16 modification is this one. Nevertheless, I've lately been aware of another rumor: the positioning of the cameras on the back of the phone. One of the main problems with the current iPhone's design may be redesigned according to leaked CAD images of the future model. While it might not be the most urgent issue, the iPhone's design greatly contributes to its allure. If Apple implements the new rear camera array design, the device's overall appearance may be considerably improved. Since the iPhone 13, as you may know, the iPhone camera arrangement has consisted of two lenses positioned diagonally. The primary camera and ultra-wide lens are layered on top of one another in a design that is similar to the iPhone 12, according to a leaked CAD render of the device by Majin Buu. The iPhone 16 may get a new, eye-catching appearance thanks to this modification. Enabling spatial video capture for the Apple Vision Pro is the practical reason behind the modification that has been believed to be present in the next iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus. This implies that, similar to the lenses on the iPhone 15 PR versions, the primary and ultra-wide cameras will record footage concurrently aligned. Given that Apple's headsets are primarily marketed on their ability to record immersive video, it is not surprising that the firm wishes to increase the number of devices that have this capability. What then do you want to see from the future AI improvements in the iPhone 16 series, particularly in the lower-end models? Tell us in the space provided for comments below. You may also visit our channel for additional updates. I will see you all at the upcoming one. Till we meet again, bye and peace.